The darkness isn't empty. It shifts, it breathes, it waits, quietly, patiently, just beyond the headlights on a desolate road, just behind the mirror in a familiar room, just beneath the surface of the people we think we know. At first, you might shrug it off, a faint whisper where there shouldn't be one, a flicker in the corner of your eye that vanishes the moment you turn your head. The static on the radio doesn't just crackle, it speaks, not in sentences, but in something colder, something ancient. You're driving, alone, or at least you think you are. It starts with a getaway, a break, a moment of silence with the people who know you best. But in this story, silence isn't peace, it's pressure. It builds. And when the truth begins to slip through the cracks, it's not the destination you fear, it's the memory of how you got there. This isn't just a horror film, it's not just sci-fi, and it's not just a mind-bending thriller. This is something else. Because in this tale, terror doesn't wear claws or fangs. It wears a face you recognize, a voice you trust, a love you remember. And it asks a single paralyzing question. What if your memories are lying to you? Let's pull you into the mystery. A woman, you'll come to know her well. She's strong, she's trying to heal. She thinks she's getting away for a while, thinks she's surrounded by friends, thinks she knows the man she's with. But the truth has been rewritten, edited, modified. What begins as a romantic escape to an isolated lake house spirals into a psychological gauntlet where nothing, not relationships, not identities, not even consciousness itself can be trusted. Every conversation is laced with tension. Every gesture might mean something more. Every smile could hide a secret, and every moment of peace feels like bait. You see, this isn't just about betrayal. It's about programming. It's about control. And slowly as the story unfolds, you realize the real enemy might not be human at all. The creative mind behind this twisted descent into paranoia? Director Drew Hancock. Known for his genre-bending work on shows like Blue Mountain State, Faking It, and My Dead Ex, Hancock may have roots in dark humor and character-driven drama. But here, he takes a sharp left turn into psychological horror, sci-fi, and emotional unraveling. His direction in this film is sharp, deliberate, and deeply uncomfortable in the best way. Expect smash cuts that jar you out of your seat. Expect eerie silences that drag just a moment too long. Expect scenes that begin in warmth and end in dread. Hancock isn't here to guide you gently through a story. He's here to make you question what you're seeing and whether any of it is real. Let's talk about performances, because this cast delivers, and then some. Leading the charge is Sophie Thatcher as Iris. You might recognize her from Yellow Jackets or The Boogeyman, but here she levels up. Her performance is emotionally raw, physically intense, and terrifyingly believable. She balances fierce determination with crippling vulnerability, pulling you into her descent and making you feel every moment of confusion, pain, and defiance. Then there's Jack Quaid as Josh. He's got charm, almost too much of it, and that's exactly the point. Quaid, known for The Boys and Scream, walks a razor-thin line between alluring and alarming. You want to trust him, but every glance, every smile feels off, like a performance within a performance. Lukas Gage, Euphoria, The White Lotus, brings a chaotic edge as Patrick, a character that feels like a glitch in the Matrix. Unpredictable, unsettling, and never quite what he seems. Megan Suri, known from It Lives Inside and Never Have I Ever, plays Kat, strong-willed, sharp-eyed, and grounded in a way that challenges the illusion of calm. Every scene she's in feels like it could tip over at any second. Add in Harvey Guillén, Rupert Friend, and Jaboukie Young-White, and you've got a supporting cast that elevates the eerie. They don't just act, they haunt. Every interaction is laced with something unsaid, something hiding behind the eyes. Visually, this film is a masterclass in mood. Eli Bourne leads the cinematography with a cold, clinical eye, delivering a color palette that strips warmth from every frame. Even moments that should feel comforting look wrong. The golden hues, deceptive. The cool blues, sterile. Every frame whispers the same message. Something here isn't right. Camera angles close in, suffocating the characters in tight frames. Conversations feel claustrophobic. The house, supposedly a refuge, feels like a trap. And the forest beyond, a maze with no exit. Lighting plays tricks, casting shadows that seem to move on their own. You'll find yourself scanning the screen, searching for threats. Sometimes you find them, sometimes they find you. Only now do we reveal the title Companion. It's not just a title. It's a question, a contradiction, a warning. This is not the story of a vacation gone wrong. This is a story about trust, identity, and the terrifying power of technology when mixed with love. Iris doesn't just face betrayal, she faces manipulation at the most intimate level. When your thoughts can be influenced, your memories rewritten, your emotions programmed, who are you really? And worse, who owns you? The film explores the uncanny line between artificial intelligence and emotional reality. The idea that love can be designed, controlled, and weaponized. That consciousness can be synthetic and heartbreak can be scripted. Every twist cuts deeper. Every revelation is a blade. And just when you think you understand what's going on, Companion pulls the rug out from under you once more. Running at a tight 1 hour and 37 minutes, the film feels precise. No filler, no wasted scenes. But that doesn't mean it rushes. It lingers where it needs to. It builds tension. It takes its time unraveling each layer of the mystery until you're left questioning your own thoughts. Let's circle back to the acting, because it's the performances that make the story hit so hard. Sophie Thatcher is transfixing. Every twitch, every breath feels loaded with meaning. Her descent into paranoia is gradual but devastating. And Jack Quaid? He nails the too good to be true energy, making his moments of kindness feel threatening in their perfection. Even the smallest roles are textured. There's no dead weight here. Every actor is playing with duality. Everyone's hiding something. And watching it all come undone is deliciously disturbing. Audiences have been responding positively to Companion's unique blend of genres. Horror fans appreciate the creeping dread. Sci-fi enthusiasts love the cerebral twist. And psychological thriller addicts? This one scratches the itch. It currently holds a 6.9 on IMDb, but don't let that fool you. It's holding an impressive 93% on Rotten Tomatoes from critics and 89% from audiences. That gap tells you something. This film challenges expectations, and not everyone's ready for that. Some viewers mention the pacing dips here and there, or that certain moments are intentionally vague. But that's the point. This isn't a story that hands you all the answers. It wants you to leave the theater still asking questions. Made on a $10 million budget, the production quality is top tier. From set design to effects, nothing feels cheap or forced. And with a $36.7 million box office return, it's clear that Companion struck a chord with audiences. So should you watch it? If you like neat endings and tidy moral lessons, maybe not. But if you crave atmosphere, psychological tension, and a story that blurs the lines between human and machine, real and fake, love and control, then Companion isn't just worth watching. It's essential. A haunting puzzle, a warning, a mirror held up to our rapidly advancing, emotionally compromised world. This has been another deep dive from Mr. Movie Scout. If you found this review unsettling in all the right ways, hit that like button, subscribe for more twisted tales and hidden gems, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Companion mess with your head too? What's the last film that left you questioning reality? And until next time, keep watching, keep scouting,